I'd like to welcome everybody here to LIUNA Local 120. My name's Ward Daniels. I'm the business manager here. This is the Clean Energy Weatherization Roadshow, and I'd like to kick it off by turning it over to Gil Sperling, the Department of Energy.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is an absolute pleasure to be here. This is the 8th of the series of Clean Energy Roadshows that we've been doing with partners in the Clean Economy Network, the Laborers International, Change to Win, the Sierra Club, the Blue-Green Alliance, and a number of other sponsors. And what we're doing is we are trying to assemble national leadership and expertise in financing, in how do you build and establish programs, in policy, and then bring that assembled talent to communities like the wonderful community of Indianapolis, and then meet with the mayors, meet with members of the city council, the state legislators, representatives from the governor, representatives from various agencies in the states that are involved in the energy industry, and then begin a dialogue and a conversation about how we can move what we call this great energy transformation, where we bring energy efficiency at speed and scale to levels we haven't seen, where we bring renewable energy and clean energy technology and incorporate it into the everyday working life. And how do we do this in an unimaginably short period of time? So I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. We have talked a lot about the importance of energy efficiency. And so today's demonstration with LIUNA here is absolutely terrific. Secretary of Energy, Secretary Chu, calls energy efficiency not the lowest hanging fruit, but the fruit on the ground. It's there to pick up. Through energy efficiency, we can help reduce bills, not just for folks in Indianapolis and Indiana, but across the country. Right now, we do maybe 150 to 200,000 comprehensive home energy efficiency retrofits per year nationwide. And most of that is done through the low-income weatherization program, where through a combination of federal government funds, utility system benefit funds, funds set aside from the low-income home energy assistance program, 100% of the cost of the weatherization is picked up by government. Well, we need to go from 150 or 200,000 comprehensive retrofits to 5 to 10 million per year. And we need to get there yesterday. And we need to do that in order to meet the nation's challenges in terms of the affordability of energy, in terms of our energy security and our reliance on imported oil and reducing that, and of course to meet our important environmental goals. The only way we can do that is to create the right policies, the right mechanisms, help finance that program, help create the right standardization in terms of how we do energy audits, how we do the work. But importantly, and very relevant to this, we have to greatly expand the workforce. And that workforce has to provide extraordinarily high levels of quality. Because if we don't provide quality, especially to homeowners, our program isn't going anywhere. So I'm really grateful that LIUNA has made a major commitment in terms of growing the weatherization workforce, creating standards. There's some very exciting things happening. Today the president is talking about a program called Homestar, which is, he's asking Congress to provide about $6 billion in the form of rebates to American homeowners to improve the energy efficiency of their homes. And with that, we hope to jumpstart and catalyze a major effort working with homeowners across the nation. So I'm delighted that we're here with the mayor, because mayors, as I was saying to the mayor before, I love mayors because mayors actually get stuff done. They are absolutely our lead in terms of the partnership of federal, state, and local government with the private sector to make this happen. So my final point, to make this energy transformation happen is going to take trillions of dollars of investment. And nobody should kid themselves into believing that there's enough taxpayer money or enough ratepayer money to do it. We only do this by leveraging the tremendous force and tremendous capability of the private sector and the capital markets to make investments. And that means we have to work together, Mr. Mayor. We have to get it right from the federal government, Brandon, from the state government. We need to be able to work. We need to be able to work with LIUNA and organizations to build workforce. So absolutely thrilled to be here. Look forward to perhaps talking a little bit more and answering some questions. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Brandon Seitz, who's with the State Office of Energy Development. Thank you, Brandon.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sperling. Thank you for bringing this roadshow here to Indiana. I think we've had an early morning meeting that's been very important in finding out who we are, and what we can do together. And it's been very important for ourselves at the state level as we're dealing with the stimulus dollars that came from USDOE and putting in programs here in Indiana. Of course, Governor Daniels, Lieutenant Governor Skillman have always been very supportive of energy efficiency. The governor signed Executive Order 0814 in 2008, and that was talking about LEED certification, achieving LEED certification in new state buildings. So leading by example, showing that the state can do something that people should follow along with. Also, the governor supported the recent demand-side management order from the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission. And again, looking at how the commission can work with our utilities to see the value of energy efficiency and what we can do. Again, as he said, it's not the low-hanging fruit, but the fruit already on the ground. And again, conservation is the single best way to fight pollution, help ratepayers, and strengthen the state's economy. The Office of Energy Development through state government has always been very supportive of groups like the Purdue Technical Assistance Program for Energy Efficiency, the U.S. Green Building Council, South Shore Clean Cities, Greater Indiana Clean Cities, all groups that look at clean energy, look at energy efficiency opportunities. Certainly, state received quite a few dollars through the stimulus program, and with that, we're looking to support green jobs, support new manufacturing of green products here in the state of Indiana. So that's new jobs and then implementation. Through the Energy Efficiency Conservation Block Grant, we're looking at putting dollars towards local governments that was prescribed and helping them to save taxpayer costs at the local level by retrofitting buildings, retrofitting lighting, working at wastewater treatment plants to have more energy efficiency products on hand there. We're also looking to do things for small business and nonprofits with those dollars to help those groups that are always looking for ways to help cut costs and have a better bottom line. And so taking those programs that we're doing here at the state, joining Mr. Sperling, joining the mayor, I think we're going to find a lot of synergies and ways we can work together, and that's very important for the state of Indiana and the country as well. So with that, I want to invite Mayor Ballard, who our office has helped Indianapolis apply for the retrofit ramp up with the city of West Lafayette as well. And so, Mayor Ballard,